Antonio. We've got Durant. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward position. And for Phoenix, deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Harrison Barnes is out there with Dunn. And it's Richards in at the center position. You know, Doris, with all the fanfare of opening night, it must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you've put the offseason to use trying to improve your skill as a player, but you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction.
Dunn outside. Nobody near Barnes. Misses the three. And the Spurs with possession. Here's Fox. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Fox has got the opening basket of the game for the Spurs. Fox against Beal. And it's done in the corner. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Wembanyama, right side. Rebound by the Suns. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Pass to Champagnie. Back to Fox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
First one falls for him. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Fox hits them both.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked. But when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Now here's Beal. And here's Barnes for three. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. Pass to Champagnie. Now here's Durant. It's hauled in by Dunn. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, I did speak with Mike Budenholzer for a few minutes. He had a list of concerns coming in tonight, not the least of which was matching up with De'Aaron Fox. He said it's not just the speed, though that obviously is an issue. It's that Fox has also become so good at dictating tempo and getting you to play his style. That's something they can't allow. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
You love that Devin Booker now has experienced postseason success because there were some who questioned his greatness. Now that conversation is over.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Doris, one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
Both free throws good from Booker. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Now, here's Dunn. Following the missed shot by DURANT Fox. Outside for Beal. Five to shoot. Back to Richards. The Suns need to get a shot off. And here's Booker from the arc. The rebound by Champagnie. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Raptors. And the basket by Castle. And that makes it a tie ball game.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
Pass to Richards. Barnes with it. And it's Beal in the corner. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a 3-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
Free throw good, Beal.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Pass to Champagnie. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Now we get a chance to check out Devin Booker. Great showing for him last season, putting in about 27 points a game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Now here's Barnes. To the paint, and stolen by Wembanyama. In transition, here come the Spurs. Back to KD. The 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Just doing the job on the backdoor.
Here's Booker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on DURANT Fox. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Booker.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
The Spurs making a switch here. McLaughlin's checked in. Both free throws good from Booker.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Spurs, trailing by 2. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Now, Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Durant.
Boy, Kevin Durant is one of one, guys. A 7-footer with the complete offensive arsenal. What a privilege to have operated in his era.
Plumlee is checked in for Phoenix. Durant nails both of them.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Booker. Phoenix no good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Castle. Throws up again. Pass to McLaughlin. To the middle. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, Castle's showing his ability to create and finish when the defense overcommits.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
On the free throw, no good. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
KD, a screen on done. Champagnie passes to KD. Finished off by KD.
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. The Suns trailing. Now Beal. Booker left side. Over Castle. Booker good. Booker's got 8 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's McLaughlin. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Wembanyama. 4 on the shot clock. Over Plumlee. Nice shot by Wembanyama, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Booker, right side. Count it. And it's a 3-point Suns lead.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Durant. Not going to go that time. Plumlee with some nice D. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Here's Dunn. Offline with his 3. Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. Durant, and finished off by KD.
Yeah, that's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
Here's Booker. 10 points for him. The rebound by Champagnie. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
That's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Phoenix making some changes. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Dunn, and it's Vassell in for Beal. The Spurs also with the sub. Johnson's checked in. Barnes kicks to Booker. O'Neal sets the screen for Booker. Over Castle. No good from Booker. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. Pass to Castle. Johnson outside. Offensive rebound. Count the basket. And now a 3-point Spurs lead.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Here is Plumlee. They get a hand on it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul. The Spurs making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Now here's Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Down low. Plumlee, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
McLaughlin, the pass to KD. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Suns 5th.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but man, they were right there.
Free throw drops for KD.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And the Suns making a change here. Jones is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Suns trail by 5. Vassell outside. Pass to Plumlee. Vassell trying to break free. And Plumlee gets it to go on the assist by Vassell.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Here's Durant, and it goes down 2 points. Durant's got 10.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Vassell. Still yet to score. O'Neal outside. Off target from outside. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's 𝙤𝙤𝙗𝙤. He's guarded by Plumlee. Spurs working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Durant for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And now it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Jones kicks to Barnes. Here's Vassell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Then one on Castle. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
That free throw, no good.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
And he sinks the second. And 1:01 left to play here in the first. Over to the left wing. Sohan. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Castle, defended by Jones. 6 to shoot. 𝙤𝙗𝙗 passes to Johnson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for Phoenix. 9-point game. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Barnes outside. And the 3 ball is good. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
That's called working the catch-and-shoot game to perfection. Barnes on balance and on point with his shot mechanics.
Pass to Castle. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Castle's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Spurs. O'Neal from long range. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Spurs out in front. They finish off the first quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
And now an update on Victor Wembanyama from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for San Antonio. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. Well, I'm told it's pretty bad news. He's definitely out for this game and probably a lot longer. Of course, you never want to hear that, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
You've got Nick Richards. Booker out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Barnes in at the 4 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Fox after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Fox passes to Champagnie. Here's Duke. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Booker. Shoots from the high post. Another one falls for Phoenix.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Fox against Booker. Fox with it. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Free throw good, Fox.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Donnie's checked in for O'Neal. Second free throw, no good. Looking at the Suns, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Kings. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, that's called exhibiting power and quickness in the painted area. Barnes does a really good job drawing contact there.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. Kevin Durant's checked in for San Antonio. And he's good on the second. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Fox against Booker. Pass to Champagnie. It's Durant on the wing. He's got 13. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. De'Aaron Fox, number 1.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
First free throw is good. Durant hits them both. Here's Booker. He's got 12. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him. Fox against Beal. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, Bradley Beal has become such a good playmaker, finishing through contact. That is beautiful.
Fox passes to KD. Spurs passing it around. No good on the triple. Suns trail by 5. Pass to Barnes. Booker outside. Here's Dunn. Sinks the triple. Dunn's got 6 points.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
Here's KD. Phoenix grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Throws it up high, and it's all evened up.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Fox. He has 5. Here's Sochan. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Sochan's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Suns making a switch here. Allen's checked in. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Kicks it out to Booker. Just 3 to shoot. Fires the 3. The rebound by Champagnie. Champagnie's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Johnson outside. Inside. Pass to Sochan. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And it's a 6-point San Antonio lead.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his 2nd make this quarter.
Here's Booker. Rebounds San Antonio. Champagnie's got 5 rebounds tonight. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. And with his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. DA, thanks. Now, Sochan, following Durant's 3-point attempt. 3-pointer, Fox. It's hauled in by Dunn. Suns trail by 6. Allen for the 3. Outside for Beal. 3-pointer. The shot, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Johnson finds Fox. Back to Johnson. Over Allen. The rebound by Richards. Richards got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Dunn. Can they get it? San Antonio with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Out to the wing. Here's Champagnie. Last game out, he had 14.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Puts one up, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. The Spurs making a switch here. McLaughlin's checked in. And Allen drops them both. San Antonio leading by 4. Johnson outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 5.
A priority for Johnson, continuing to work on his jumper, especially off the catch, like there.
Pass to Allen from deep. The rebound by KD. Spurs shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Outside, Fox. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists tonight.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Richards with it. Defended by Sohan.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's the floater, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Phoenix. The Spurs also with the sub. Castle's checked in for Johnson. Pass to Castle. To the inside. Sohan inside. Working on Plumlee. Clock at 4. No good from Durant.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Dunn kicks to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Looking now at some numbers for Durant. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, 27 points per, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
That's good from Plumlee. So for the Suns, Vassell comes in for Bradley Beal. And Jones subbed in for Devin Booker. And San Antonio with the change here too. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Plumlee hits them both. Spurs leading by 6. Here's McLaughlin. Nothing on the board. Pass to Durant. Inside. And McLaughlin gets it to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And here's Jones. Allen kicks to Vassell. Allen, a screen on Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And man, is Vassell tough to guard. So good at using that length to get the call.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. And the Spurs with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. And here is KD. He's got 15. And finished off by KD.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Pass to Castle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And what makes Castle so difficult to guard is that he keeps defenders off balance with his constant change of pace.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. That's good from Castle.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Dunn. And San Antonio also making a switch. Duke's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Suns trail by 7. Allen kicks to Jones. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
As soon as it touched his hands, Tyus Jones was shot ready.
KD against O'Neal. Pulls it from the elbow. A nice shot by KD. Durant's got 19 points.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Great open look there. Vassell's got 6.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Durant deciding where to go with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
Kevin Durant has become masterful at drawing the contact. That is beautifully done.
Free throw drops for KD. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Allen. And both free throws good for Durant.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Vassell outside. Over Castle. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Vassell's got 7 now in this quarter.
Now, not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Barnes against KD. Durant.
Well, Kevin Durant is the total package. Make no mistake, his handle is outstanding.
Pass to Vassell. O'Neal sets the screen for Vassell. Oh, good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's 𝙤𝙤𝙗𝙤. He's guarded by Plumlee. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Castle. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
And that one misses. Suns trail by 7. From the arc. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 11.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Castle. Covered by Vassell. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Spurs second.
Yeah, they were a fantastic passing team last year. It's part of the culture they're building. So many of their easy shots came at the end of a great assist.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Jordan McLaughlin. Well, Phoenix shooting straight 49% from the field. 1:03 left in the first half of basketball. Vassell, the pass to Jones. Rebounded by the Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Durant. Fox with the screen for Durant. Outside Fox. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got 5 assists in the game.
And at the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
Now here's Vassell. 11 points in the game. To the middle. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now Jones. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Now, here's Fox. The 3. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Spurs. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. Guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the San Antonio Spurs.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance points. That's where they're doing the most damage, guys.
Comes down to 1-2. Right now, they wanted more.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
You know, for the Suns, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Here's Fox. On the floor for San Antonio. Castle is out there with Fox. And it's Durant. And it's 𝙤𝙤𝙗𝙤 in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Fox passes to 𝙤𝙤𝙗𝙤. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
And looking at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox, he's coming off an excellent season. First in steals, and of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And as you said, first in steals last season, you have to say he's the best ball hawk in the league right now. It may not even be close. Outside, Beal. And the layup's good off the glass. Beal's got 10.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Fox with it. Here's Champagnie out to the right wing. Outside Durant. Just 4 to shoot. He's feeling it. And it's good off the back rim and in. And now it's up to 25 points for Kevin Durant.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Here's Richards. Barnes outside. No good on the 3. Spurs leading by 5. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Castle, defended by Booker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. That one misses. Suns trail by 6. Pass to Beal. The rebound by Champagnie. Champagnie's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And stolen by Dunn. Now here's Barnes. Down low. Richards passes to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Lets it go. Jump shot is good that time. Barnes has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, you really have to like that recognition by Barnes. Knew that was his play to make.
No good from Durant. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. San Antonio leading by 4. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Well, Kevin Durant is used to absorbing contact on the way up, and when he's this deep, it really puts the defense in a bind.
Pretty much automatic tonight at the line, 8 for 8.
And how about the job he's done at the free throw line?
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Durant. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. San Antonio making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Suns trail by 6. Barnes outside. And it's Beal in the corner. Dunn sets a screen for Beal. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Johnson, a wide open look. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You gotta love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Dunn misses. Spurs leading by 8. Outside, Fox. Pass to Champagnie. Fires from deep. The rebound by Richard. Richard's got 8 rebounds in this game. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Beal, that's for 2. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's Castle.
Oh, man, what an incredible throwdown by the rookie Castle. Wow.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Booker. 12 points for him. Dunn outside. And it's Beal in the corner. Dunn sets a screen for Beal. Barnes outside. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter. And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Champagnie. 5 on the clock. And that's going to be a travel. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. In the third spot, the Spurs.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
The Spurs making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And here's Barnes for 3. Here's Richards, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Richards got 6.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
All the officials are all over that one.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
That's good from Castle. Kevin Durant's checked in for San Antonio. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And good to see him come through there. He's had a lot of problems at the line tonight.
Barnes outside. Dunn outside. Fox with the steal. And they're on the break. Over Dunn. And the shot no good, a bit short. Suns trail by 7. Booker outside. Pass to Richards. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
It's up a 3, and that one's good. Champagnie. Champagnie's got 6.
And that's one of Fox's strengths, trying to involve his teammates first. A really good passer who wants to play for his guys.
Now here's Booker. 12 points for him. A pass to Fox. And stolen by Dunn. Barnes passes to Richards. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Richards got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Castle. He's covered by Beal. There's the 3. Kept alive. Here's Johnson. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6.
Here's a look at the stats for Bradley Beal. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged 18 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
That's good from Johnson.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And the Suns here with a different look. Plumlee is checked in for Nick Richards. Royce O'Neal comes in for Barnes. Vassell, he's checked in for Dunn. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Booker. The Spurs also with the sub. Duke's checked in.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Beal from long range. San Antonio with the rebound. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson against O'Neal. Johnson, the pass to Durant. To the paint. Here's Duke. Beal with the block.
How about the anticipation from Bradley Beal? Wow, what a block.
From beyond the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Duke's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Vassell kicks to Beal. From 12 feet out, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, Bradley Beal gets into the mid-range. Let's remember, this is a 3-level scorer. He will take what you give him.
Outside, Fox. KD on the wing. From 16 feet away, he cans it. KD's got 29 in the game.
One of the most efficient two-point shooters in the history of the game, Kevin Durant from the mid-range.
Jones, the pass to Plumlee. And it's Durant with the rebound. Spurs leading by 11. Inside. Johnson dishes to Fox. Over Jones. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Phoenix has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Outside for Beal. Vassell outside. Pass to Jones. Buries it from three-point range. Jones has got 6 points.
Well, what we know is Tyus has always been an efficient player as a passer and as a shooter.
And Doris, when you take a look at someone like Royce O'Neal, what do you see?
I mean, so many things, Kevin. There's great intangibles with this young man. Hard worker, incredibly smart defensively, versatile defensively, and he's so often matched up against the opponent's best scorer and relishes it. I love that.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. The Suns making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
And making the most of their opportunities at the line here in the second half.
Now, Vassell, 11 points in the game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now, here's Durant. 10-point lead. Count that one. Durant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Jones, no luck. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Big body is what they call him, but man, does Johnson have a quick first step.
Now, here's Vassell. And he hits the jump shot. Vassell's got 13.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Here's Fox. Misses the chippy right there.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot They want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Pass to Castle. Clock at 6. Johnson kicks to Fox. Vassell grabs the board.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
O'Neal passes to Vassell. Shot from the wing, and they pick up 2. Vassell's got 4 this quarter.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues.
Oh, big time play!
And he nails it! That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Spurs out in front. They lead by 13. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Nick Richards out there with Barnes. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Booker in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Well, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Katie against Barnes. Pass to Champagnie. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Beal's checked in for the Suns. Vassell kicks to Booker. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
It's Durant on the wing. 4 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Johnson from outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Barnes dishes to Beal. Now here's Vassell. All sorts of time and right on target with the swish.
And practice is paying off. Vassell has worked so hard to get his shooting dialed in.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Barnes can't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 9. Here's KD. Durant going to work inside.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Booker with no one around drills the three-pointer.
You have to honor Booker's range. This guy can get flowing from the three-point line.
Johnson outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
No good from Booker. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Castle. He's perfect from the line this time.
And you really have to like what they're doing at the line in this half. Free throw percentage now up around 92%.
Again, the miss by Booker. San Antonio leading by 10. Johnson right side. Here's Castle. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Beal with a screen on Fox. Booker fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Booker's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Suns. Outside Fox. To the middle. Here's Castle. And he bangs it home with one hand.
All of Castle's hard work is paying off here. He just keeps finding ways to attack.
Booker finds Beal. And here is Barnes. There's the pick. Back to Beal. Shoots over Fox. The rebound by Champagnie. Spurs have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. The shot by KD. No good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Barnes passes to Booker. Here's Beal. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, when Beal's effective inside, he can change the tenor of the game for his team.
Johnson outside. Back to Fox. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Donnie's checked in for Vassell. Good on the second free throw. Suns trail by 8. Barnes outside. Pass to Beal. Over Fox. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, Bradley Beal does not need to handle the ball to be a threat. He gets to the catch-and-shoot game and makes the defense pay.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Barnes outside. Now Beal, guarded by Fox. For the 3. Richards with it. Johnson's there. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson. And the first one at the line is good. And Richards drops them both. Here's Fox. Pass to Castle. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Devin Booker.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
He hits the second from the line. Suns trail by 7. Outside, Beal. Jacks up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Beal's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, after netting 1 in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
To the left wing. Here's Castle. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to Castle. Outside, Fox. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And that is a crafty move by DURANT Fox. He really knows how to get himself to the line.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Boy, it's been so hard to watch at times. I mean, he's missed so many of his foul shots tonight. Good to see him finally come through there.
Fox hits them both.
He's had a few shaky trips at the line tonight, but he seems to be getting back to his old self.
Barnes outside. Back to Booker. Pass to Barnes. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Fox has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Johnson. Chalk up 2 there. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
And nicknamed Big Body, Johnson doesn't shy away from contact, using that size and strength to gut through it.
Now here's Beal. Done outside. Pass to Booker. Back to Dunn. Suns moving the ball around. This one for 3. No good from Booker.
And they continue to control the glass.
To the inside. Barnes against Durant. Over Barnes. Out to the right wing. Here's Castle. Defended by Richards. Bucket is good.
Castle has some of the best body control you'll see in this rookie class.
Outside, Beal. Booker looking around. Beal against Fox. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Biombo, he's checked in for Johnson.
Yeah, Bradley Beal's versatility at the offensive end, it's just so valuable. He can shoot it, he can drive it, make plays for others, and he's smart.
Here's Castle. Strong finish with two hands.
Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage, he goes fearless to the rack. Great athleticism and body control.
The kick out to Barnes. Down low. And done with the slam.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now, here's Fox. Wide open. Beal pulls it in. Beal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside, here's Richards. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Terrific handle right there by Beal. Comes off the pick with his head up, looking for his teammates.
Spurs leading by 5. Outside, Fox. Pass to KD. For 3. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
Where Kevin Durant has really grown is manipulating pick and roll, making the right read, and this guy just adapts and adjusts so quickly.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Spurs making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. Now, Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them, play defense with our feet. Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle on us. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Outside Durant. Here's Castle. Got a hand on it. Done with it. Outside Beal. On the wing, Booker. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. To the middle. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. Here's Booker. Booker draws the double. Beal from long range. And they get it back. Tries again. Richards finds Booker. Rebound by Sohan.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Here's Fox. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 7 rebounds in the game. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Spurs leading by 6. Here's Fox. It's deflected. Done with some nice D. The Suns shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. And Beal kicks to Booker. Pulls it up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And now just a 4-point Spurs lead.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
Fox, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he is unable to get the second one.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
A lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It counts! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
The Suns making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. To the paint, just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Dunn dishes to Booker. Pass to Vassell. Fox with the steal. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
The three from Barnes gets the three to fall.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play, and boy, do they pay the price with the triple.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Kevin, thanks. KD, a statement win. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together. And this was all that I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
We're looking forward to seeing you out there again, man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.